Welcome back to it, your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso, live on S3. Get ready for some kitchen inspiration with spring in the air. You might be gearing into a summer body, maybe. You're trying to get that summer body mode on, or if you're simply trying to add a little more plant-based foods to your lifestyle, well, Gabi's going to show us how to make some Clover Bliss Taco stuffed peppers. Oh yes, a tasty vegetarian twist on the popular takeout. I love it. Gabi,
yes,
this is fantastic, especially with the season coming up, right?
Yes, it is, and it's super quick and easy.
Yeah,
we're gonna run ourselves through this. So,
okay, cool.
You know what I mean? Not run ourselves. Run through this.
Exactly that.
We've got some onion.
Run into it. Run into it.
So we've got a hot pan. I've got some onion going over here.
Good.
And then what I'm going to be adding is our basic thing of this is the corn, and it's the beans. Again.
Which you can obviously get nowhere without.
Exactly.
Yes.
From a protein perspective and all that out. So
absolutely.
I've got our onion here. I've got our garlic. Remember just not to burn your garlic. That is very important.
Yes.
So I'm going to add the rest of these ingredients quite quickly just to avoid burning the garlic.
Yes.
And then all I'm going to do is I've got some tomato paste.
Tomato paste, okay.
That extra tomato vibe.
Nice.
And I've got our spices, of course. So I've got cumin today and some paprika and chili.
Quite a bit of spicing going on there, which is really great because you do want that if you are into the chili factor, you want to get that going in.
Yes.
But also you can really control which spices you're introducing or making use of, right?
Yes,
depending on
definitely.
what you like.
Exactly, and the nice thing with paprika, you can also use like the sweet or the smoked.
Oh, like it.
So depending on what kind of flavor you like, I personally prefer the sweet, but if you like that kind of, I think because we're using beans,
yes,
get a smoky one, it could be quite nice. I think it will complement it quite nicely.
Really well. I like it with beans. What's that?
So just a little bit of pepper and salt and some oregano over here, keeping it nice and fragrant.
Great.
A little bit of salt, and then all I'm doing now is obviously adding our beans and our corn. Got that sharp pan.
So the beans and the corn, I mean, they're quite heavy, so they are going to really neutralize a lot of the flavors and the spices that you already do have in there, right? I like that.
Exactly. And now we've got a bit of a twist of this recipe to make it a little bit more creamy this morning.
Okay.
We've got our Clover Bliss double cream yogurt that I'm actually going to be adding.
I was wondering when that was coming in, because it's my...
Yes.
I mean, I can't stop saying how much I like that. I literally do have this every single morning. The creaminess of the Clover Bliss double cream yogurt, it does pair perfectly with spicy flavors of the spicy taco stuffed peppers. And Clover Bliss is not only great for those snacking moments, and I do have it for those snacking moments, but it's also versatile to use in indulgent savory recipes, such as the one we're making this morning. It's got that creamy, indulgent taste coming through. It's perfectly fitting for this specific recipe. And you could add, as much of it as you want, really.
Yes, of course. I mean, we're just doing it just to make that nice little extra creamy flavor. And obviously, we're going to just allow this just kind of to cook through, that our corn and our beans are cooked a little bit softer.
Look at you, Gabi. You are just zooting through this recipe. Oh, I love it.
And then what we have here is we've got some halved bell peppers.
Okay, cool.
And this is obviously what our creamy mix looks like afterwards.
Looks so good.
And it's also
it does look rich, eh?
No, not super rich. I mean, I always kind of think of it almost like a curry vibe. So all I'm going to be doing now is stuffing our peppers.
Great.
And then I'm going to be topping off with a little bit of cheese. And then you pop this into the oven for about 20-25 minutes.
Yes. Okay, so that's stuffed in now. You got the cheese going in there for the extra creaminess and richness. Oh, cheese, can never go wrong without with some cheese.
Yes.
And this is what it's like. You get this in the oven for how long?
For about 25 minutes, that your peppers cook through.
Okay.
And then the nice thing is you can either serve it as is or with some extra fresh coriander, some guacamole, tomato, proper Mexican vibes.
I love it. Look at what it looks like when it's all done. It looks so good. It's very, very inviting. Listen, if you want to get your hands on the recipe, we've made this super easy for you. Go on our website, expressoshow.com. The ingredients are all there, as well as every single step involved in bringing it all together. I can't wait to dig in and getting into this. Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure.
I love your work.